Hey guys, welcome back to my another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can create a loading bar exactly like this one using the CSS. Okay, so let's begin. I already created this loading bar here, as you guys can see. I already wrote this code, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this code and I'm going to save it. So now I don't have anything. This is a blank one. The first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the HTML file. So here it is, and the viewport I'm using is a with device width, and initial is a 1.0 to fit for the mobile devices as well. So the first thing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna need to create a style. I'm gonna create in same page here, but we could definitely create another style file, and you can link it with that. But I'm gonna create it here. So here's a container, the first thing I'm gonna create, and another thing is a loader. And let's start with this first. And the first thing what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the star here, and I'm gonna give the padding is equal to 0. So I don't want any padding and margin, which is has the browser has it there, and the border not that, and a box sizing is equal to border box. Okay. So now I don't have any pause padding or margin by the provided by the browser here. So now it's completely blank, nothing on my page. So now let me do right here the container. So this is my container here. So here, let me write here, create another class called loader content, and here inside here I will just type loading. Okay, the loading. So I'll just save it. So here it is loading, guys. So what I'm gonna do for this container now is I'm gonna give the width is equal to 100 viewport width, and the height is 100 viewport height. Okay. So now I have this one. So it's in this container is covering my whole page here. So I wanna put this loading bar in the middle here. So what I can do is on this loader, here's loader content. You know what? I need to put this inside here. So now I will grab this loader here, and in a loader, now I need to put in the middle. And to do that, we could also use here in the container itself here the display. Display is equal to flex, and justify content is equal to center, and cell and align item is equal to center. Now it will come directly in the center here, right here. Okay, so I have a loader there. So let me write here the loader is equal to border 1 pixel solid, and I can give any color here. Let me grab this color from here, and I'll grab the use this color here. Okay, so now how it looks like this here. Okay, so let me give some width, and width is equal to 100 pixels, and the height is equal to 100 pixels for this. So now it looks like this. Okay, so the next step is I need to make this a circle. So to do a circle, we could use a border radius is equal to 50%. So now it will give us the circle. Looks good so far. We need to put our loading in the middle here. Okay, and that's we need to do it. So let's do that. And this is a loading here. This is a loader, and this is a loader content. So I'll grab the loader content here and make this as a position is equal to absolute. Okay, so if I do absolute, it will not affect, but I need to make this the position for this is relative. The loader position is a relative, and this is an absolute. So I can move it on the, I can put this on the middle here. So I'll do a top is equal to 50%, not 0. Top is equal to 50%. Okay, 50%, and left is equal to 50%. Now it will come here. It will not stay in the middle, so I'll use something called transform, and I'll translate, and I will move a 50% here and the 50% here. So now this will make this as in the center right here. Okay, uh, it's not even a center yet. Let me Okay, looks good so far. Because I didn't do a minus here, that's why. So now it's in the middle center. Perfect. Now instead of this border, what I really want is I don't want this border. I want a border, what? I want a border right. Yeah, I don't want this border. I want a viewer border right. Uh, I'll give a border right instead of this border. So now I can only see half portion, right? So now I'll just say it like this. So now let's try to animate this. So to do animate, if I do animate it on loader, the one thing is the loading bar will animate it as well. It will load, it will rotate as well. So let me rotate this. Okay, first, so animation, so rotate 2 second, and what's the animation effect? Ease in out like a human being, and the time here. Oh, I already give it time. Oh no, it's not time. This is an infinite time. I will add infinite here. So it will move in 2 seconds total. So the another thing is let me write a keyframe here and I'll put the rotate here. Okay. So now I'll use a from and to with the inside my keyframe for animations. And this should be of from from and to, and now I need to do what? The transform to rotate. So starting point is 0 degree and ending point is 360 degree. Okay. So now let me, now it's moving it. Okay. I'll move a little faster. Let's do the 1 second. Okay. The problem is it's loading. It's also rotating the loading bar, which we don't want it. So what we want is what we're gonna create another here div call class here call a loading, right? So I'll grab this loading and I'll create here loading, and what we want is we want this everything, this guy, everything, everything inside the loading. Okay, so I think we don't need this position here. We don't want this. No. So if I do it now, it's moving perfectly fine. And of course, this is not even moving because we only move this loading bar, and loading bar has exact height uh, and height, which is a, because loading has a height and a width, and it has also a border part here. We could also make this so now it's also in center position of this browser, of course. And yeah, and if I do a border here, like a 1 pixel solid red, then where is it? You guys can see, you guys can see it's here, right here, right? That's my the loader, which I have it right here. Okay, it's also in the middle part of it. We could also give the height here and wait for this one if we want, like this. So it's here, but we can't even see it. The another thing is we could also make this little better, or if this is also looks good, but we could do something like if we can also add a border on our left side here, and we could add a color here, different color for this, and it can see like this as well. Okay. And in here loader we can see a dot, we can write dot dot dot, and it's like dot 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 here in the middle. You guys can also play around it here with the color stuff. Any color would work, and that's all how we can create a simple loading bar using our CSS3. And thank you very much for watching guys for this video, and if you guys likes my videos, please do subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Bye for now.